Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Here we are. I don't know where Adam went, but we're here.
You know, we're here. We made it.
We're here.
We all made
Hey,
it.
everybody. Welcome to BlackwaterDnD, where tonight, for no reason, my dice are just looking particularly edible. I think I'm just really excited to be here, and that's manifesting as like I should actually eat my dice. I know that's like a meme or whatever, but
Put
I'm
your
looking
dice
at like
in your mouth.
this one in particular. It's yellow and blue, and it rolls me the most crits, and I'm like, what if I ingested you and then I got the crits?
What if you were the
would get the crits,
Sean,
dude.
you are
You'd
a
be getting the
critical
crits.
success.
Also, this is for Len.
Be safe.
Did you hear that?
Be
One more time.
safe.
You got okay, cool.
Amazing. I don't even have my announcements open. That's what kind of day it is right
Yanis,
now.
is that how you always eat ice cream? Do you do a two-finger?
Is Yanis a two-handed ice cream?
Two-hander?
You've never noticed before.
No.
And
No,
Tim,
I
everybody
was-
in the chat is saying that you're looking real handsome, all shaved up.
Ooh, that makes me feel good.
Can we get some
I don't
validation
like
in the chat for Tim?
Not having facial hair. F in the
Tim,
chat for the beard.
it was really funny.
No.
We were sitting and Tim had just shaved his face and came out, and I was playing with our son. And our son has I don't know if he's ever seen Tim fully shaved, and he just like looked at Tim and was just like,
He was not into it. He was like,
and then he touched Tim's face, and then he was like, Dada. And then I was like, oh, it was okay. So
wasn't sure.
wasn't sure.
It's a wild feeling having your kid be like, "Are you who I think you are?
Are you my dad?
Maybe a
Dude,
new
you're my
person."
dad?
Are you my dad? Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna.
You basically got a face transplant. Like
Yeah.
you basically faced off your kid.
I am going to jump into some announcements this evening. An important
into it.
one, as you might notice, my pronouns are different. Yo, thanks, friends. If you have any questions about that, there's handy dandy pronoun guides online. She and Faye are my pronouns now. I can't answer all of the questions in the chat, but
Google it.
Google it. Yeah. So thank you so much. I posted in our Discord the other day, and it's been really awesome to have people start using my new pronouns. So she still works, but Faye is also great as well. So thanks, community. Y'all are super dope. Okay. So as the world moves steadily forward, please consider donating to reputable organizations to help those fleeing and fighting from terror, war, and oppression. Type !action to find links in the chat. A big thank you to our sponsors, Legendcraft, a nerdy woodworking company from Calgary. Check them out, and if anything tickles your fancy, enter the code Blackwater checkout for a discount. We're also really proud to be sponsored by Sirenscape because epic games require epic sound. We also have two amazing partners. The first up is Legend Keeper. They are the ultimate world building tool created by DMs for DMs. They are a Canadian and American company. We love them very much. And Tim and I are slowly working on the process of getting everything, starting to get everything ported over into Legend Keeper from Tim's Google Hell document. It is a process, and a lot of it will come later as when Tim allows me to look at that document and I can just get that in there, which will be in pieces and very slowly. So type !Legend Keeper to find out more about that. Is that your second ice cream, Yanis?
Is this a new bit? Is this a new bit?
Is like a corn on the cob?
Is
That's
a
a cool
no,
way to
he was
eat it.
doing the first one, this one, and now this just sideways. He'll eat the next one upside down.
Upside down.
Our next partnership
After you go
First.
popsicle stick first, and just
popsicle stick first.
and then you just have to get the whole thing in your mouth. It's kind of a sword swallowing trick. You just let it melt, and then
Oh,
like after about
no.
4 minutes,
Oh,
you
he's
just
gonna get splinters. I don't like
let the
that.
popsicle emerge.
Our next partnership is Kobold Press. We are almost at the end of our Margrave campaign. It hurts my heart, the rotting heart, because that's the name of our campaign. We have one more episode, which is on.
Yanis, that's so upsetting.
It's on May 8th at 8 p.m. Pacific
People don't
Standard
know that
Time.
Magnum bars are actually high in fiber. You just have to eat them.
Twitch.tv/Kobold Press. It features Tim in the DM seat with myself and Cody and Adam, as well as our dear friends Brianna DeCoster of Utahime Cosplay and Gordy Lucius, who is an amazing comedian and improviser and hosts a show on CBC Gem called Frick I Love Nature, which is so fun. So please go take a look at all of that. Get yourself a what are those things called? VPNs?
VPNs.
Yeah, and watch Frick I Love Nature on CBC Gem and go support our dear friend
Amazing.
Gordy. And come watch the series finale of our campaign. It's going to be so much fun. Love as always to our dice goddess Keisha and our campaign artist Tiana. We love them so much. Tiana's commissions are open, so please DM her if you have been wanting to get art. We have merch, a Discord, and a YouTube. All of them are so great. They're such wonderful things. So please, our mods will put all of that stuff up in the chat so you can go engage with those things. A big thank you to those of you who subscribe to us. Don't forget to re-up your subscriptions as they don't roll over every month. You can get one sub with your Amazon Prime. Oh, lucky you. And if you choose to give it to us, thanks. That's so kind of you. If you'd like to support the show above and beyond a subscription, type !donate in the chat. We're also just really thankful to have you here telling the story week after week. It is a wonderful time. Before I jump into our programming, Adam, what are you up to this week on your channel?
Not a lot. I'm going to stream on Monday. I did just finish a 36-hour stream.
You did.
Last night.
You did do that.
So Monday I'm going to stream. Kind of, we'll decompress from that madness. And then Wednesday I'm going to be on a flight back to Australia. So this week might be a little light on content, but I am going to try and stream from Australia while I'm there. We'll see what we can do. I also just want to clarify something. Someone was like, "Oh no, I feel like there's only one episode left. I feel like I've found a show right before the season finale." That's for our other show.
That's for our other campaign. Our dear friend.
This one has a few more episodes to go. This main campaign, I think.
We have 4 more episodes.
Yeah, 4
no,
more.
This is it, guys. This is it. You found the end game.
Unless we go TPK right now.
No way. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say those things.
This has actually been a speed run of Tim's campaign, and we're exploiting the glitches. We weren't supposed to find the book, but through the yes and glitch, we were able to get it. Code break.
We found the guy.
We found the guy.
Yeah, Yanis, can I see the stick, please?
Did you eat the stick?
No, you didn't.
No.
Yeah, he just ate the whole stick. You guys don't eat your ice cream with pulp? He put the last of the stick in his mouth and then swallowed it.
Did he eat the first stick?
He's a magic guy. He didn't do that.
Yanis does magic.
Did.
Splinters. Ooh.
Gotta
chew it fine enough.
It is
Gosh
fiber.
darn it.
I hate you
It
so
is
much.
fiber.
I'm
Fiber is good for you.
continuing on. Otherwise, we will never play the D&Ds. Cody, who is one of our producers, and you all know and love Cody. Cody streams. He's they're a variety streamer. So please go check them out at Cody VM. Cody streamed a bunch with Adam on his subathon.
And coming up, probably in June, because we have to kind of plan for it, and I don't want to do it while I'm in Australia. But Cody and I will be doing a 1v1 tournament to determine whether or not his name gets added to the tattoo that's going on my ass, because we didn't quite hit the goal to get just guarantee Cody on there. But I thought, fair enough, we got close. So Cody gets to try and 1v1 me in a bunch of different games. The first to 5 wins.
Oh, I thought you guys were just gonna fight. Like I thought.
Oh, that's gonna be one of
Australian
mine.
style.
That's one of mine.
That's Australian style.
We each bring a rare vision, Cody.
So we have a bunch of programming coming up over the next little while. We had a fantastic DM Roulette last week. So please go check out the VOD on that. We were joined by we had a Vancouver special. We were joined by Kevin from Dice Cream Sandwich, GM Tim, who we love, as well as Roz from A Filthy Lot. And the after conversation of that, DM Roulette is going to lead to some very fun stuff for us coming up probably in the summer. I'm very, very stoked about that. We do not have any episode of the Rotting Heart tomorrow night. We ended up taking the week off, and then we're off this week as well, so we're back next Saturday. But May is again going to be a jam-packed month for us, as we have the premiere of 2 brand new shows. We have the Rage Saga, which is coming out, I believe, on May 11th, which is going to be featuring Adam in the DM seat, as well as myself and Cody, and joined by Eric from the Weird West. So the 3 of us are playing Minotaur Barbarians. And we're just going to try and finish the job. It's going to be a real fun time. I'm really excited. Eric gave me a teaser of his character today, and I'm very stoked. It's going to be very, very good. I don't know if he sent that along to you yet, Adam, but
no, he has not. But I'm very excited to see it.
And then on May 18th, we have the premiere of Exalted, this new campaign set on the in-canon campaign in the history of Blackwater, very, very far in the past. It's going to be a real fun time. Also, I reached out to the writers and producers and the art directors of Uncaged Goddesses, and they have agreed to come chat with me about the adventure module. So that is going to be a special episode of Chatwater happening on May 7th, which is next Saturday. And that's going to be happening at 2 p.m. Sean almost choked.
Powerful tea. It's powerful tea. It's powerful information. Those
powerful
two
information.
overcame me. That's what a natural 1 con save looks like for a DC 5 check.
It's going to be happening on May 7th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be right here. It'll be myself. We're going to be featuring David, Gwen, and Jessica, who are the 3 leads on the project. And I am so excited to talk with them. So if you have questions about Uncaged Goddesses and the adventure that we're going to be running, you can pop them in our Discord. And I will gather all of those questions because I want to have just a beautiful, fruitful conversation about them. We have done our session 0 for Exalted, and man, I'm so stoked for this campaign. There's going to be art. We've commissioned an artist. It's going to be a very good time. So lastly, whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. We love you immensely. And thank you for hanging out at our table. We hope you feel super, super welcome here. Cody, roll the clip. Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
He got me because I didn't know where that was going.
I love it. Cody.
Sometimes just a thing. That was a joke. Like that was
sometimes Cody is spicy. Sometimes Cody is like he has puns. Really and you never know what you're gonna get. Tim,
collect
take
all
it away.
The Codys. Okay. So for those of you just joining us tonight, last week, Blackwater was confronted by Kane as he emerged from the fog while they were trying to rest and get their bearings. He made a peace offering, allowing them to take the Titan and Bix for a promise of Blackwater staying far away from him or his business. They reluctantly agreed, even though they were unable to get full consensus within the group. However, with the deal struck, they obtained the Titan Ubtao and left the island. And they returned Ubtao to his jungle in Othos, and Finin was anointed with the mark of Ubtao. The party then traveled to Caradoc to make plans of how best to get to the plane of water. However, in the night, Kali and Khale snuck away to Tialmo and bought passage to the Abyss, where they were taken to the gilded castle of the Prince of Pleasure. The rest of the party managed to figure out where their companions had gone, but they were stuck waiting for a guide, while Kali and Khale were ushered into the gilded castle by the Prince of Pleasure himself. So, Kali and Khale, you step in beyond the gold inlaid iron doors, holding hands with this beautiful 9-foot tall figure. You're hit with this intoxicating smell of perfume and smoke. And the palace is flooded with candlelight, exquisite velvet furniture in a wide variety of interesting shapes. There is every kind of food imaginable, wine, ale, any manner of delight you can fathom. The prince brings you into the center of a large party atop this truly massive bearskin rug. And there's people milling about, and they are gorgeous. Every one of them, every race known to you, every shape and size, they all just exude this confidence and beauty. Everyone here is at the height of delight. He turns to both of you. I've welcomed you into my home. Now, my offer to you is any pleasure or desire you could ever want forever. And you watch as he raises his hands and he snaps his finger. And you both feel that charm and pull that you had to come here evaporate. The curse on both of you has been lifted. Now, the choice is yours, freely to make. I won't force you. I only give myself and all that I have to offer to an enthusiastic partner. What do you say? The curse has been lifted. You are no longer compelled to be here. You may both choose.
Khale's gonna look at Kali and just... Oh, Neppy's gonna be so pissed.
Oh, pissed.
Oh, fuck, what did we... As he like puts his hand in his head in his hands, he's gonna sort of, that one eye is gonna sort of crack and sort of watch the people. Like there's definitely a large part of him that's like, oh, this does seem like fun.
Every page in the book you can see is happening somewhere in this party.
It's for like forever. Like we can't come for like an hour and then leave.
You may leave if you choose.
Yeah, but is it going to be like before? Are we going to get caught up in it again?
I can't say how your body and soul will react to a torrent of pleasure. So if you can extricate yourself, of course, you're allowed to leave.
Can we have a moment to discuss?
Of course. Would you like a more private quarters?
Sure. Yeah.
You watch as he snaps his finger again, and you watch as from one of the walls kind of opens up, and you watch as this this group of 4 people bring out like a almost like a I'm missing the word, but like thrones that you would carry on your shoulders. Palanquins. You watch as these 4 like gorgeous people come out with this like gilded palanquin, like just covered in these like velvet robes and like cushions and things like that, and they bring it out and they kind of lower it down. Do you climb aboard?
Yep.
All right, so you kind of step onto the palanquin and you watch as they lift you up with ease and again stride you beyond the wall, and the wall kind of closes behind you, and they take you into, you can see this like long hallway with just dozens and dozens and dozens of rooms. Most of them seem to be open doored, but you do, as you kind of walk by, you see again all manner of any kind of fantasy that you could have being played out down this hall. As you get to a door, kind of this like beautiful oak door, and they kind of bring the palanquin down, and one of them opens it up, and it is just a beautiful room. And again, everything in here is like to the height of excess. Every piece of furniture, every piece of art is like just dripping with almost too much finery. It is like everything is in excess. So they kind of lead you in and close the door behind you.
We have to leave, right?
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to let us?
Seems like he was going to let us.
Well, he said he wouldn't force us to join. He didn't say he'd let us leave. Do you remember how we got here?
I remember how we got here, right? Yeah.
You remember being led here by, yeah.
Yeah, but we remember the route that he took us to get here? Like we'd be able to...
He teleported you.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, shit. Well, I remember where we came. I can teleport us on this plane to the sort of nearby the way station.
Sort of nearby the way station.
I mean, we need to get to the way station to get back.
We do.
Oh, fuck.
I lied to Kimea and Neppy.
We both did.
Well, you lied to Kimea?
No, but I mean, we lied to everybody to get here.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to leave.
But like now, or maybe like, yes, we have to go. We have to go. Yes, you're right. We have to go.
We do.
Like now or like now? You know?
Just now.
Still pretty early in the morning, like for the record, you know? We probably aren't even awake yet back at Blackwater Keep.
That's a good point. They're not even going to know we're gone yet. I say
they
the
called us
disembodied
now?
voice
They've
of
called
letters.
us now, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
us.
there was sending that happened.
Yeah, there's
Sending happened.
that's
Yep,
happened.
sure did.
Okay, yeah, let's let him know we're going to leave. Ask
That's
him,
fair.
maybe he can show us how to get back to the way station.
Yeah, I trust you. I don't want to teleport in the abyss to a place you've been to once.
Neither do I, but we'll figure it out. I'll ask him.
Okay,
I'll ask him. He seems like a very reasonable, lovely man. I mean,
Yes.
he did curse us to get us to come here,
He did.
but I mean, yes, it could have gone much worse.
It could have. You're right. Yes. We're just in.
I am
the
never
abyss.
going to read again. I will never open another book.
You know
I
what?
don't.
Books
It's
have,
the book's fault.
books have been
Really?
done me wrong the last couple times I've opened books.
So I'm
Last
done.
like
No
3
more
or 4
reading.
times. Books
I'll leave
have
that to
screwed
letters.
me over. So yeah, no more reading for me.
No. Okay.
No.
No more reading.
No more reading.
School is for losers.
Wizards.
Oh, yes. Nothing?
School is for
Wizards.
wizards.
Yes.
Wizards. School is for wizards.
We are on the same page, you and I.
Same wavelength.
In sync.
Yeah, just we walk in stride. Okay.
All right. So you head back out. The palanquin is waiting for you. You get brought back down the hallway.
It was a very long way to go for a very short conversation. And we probably could have had that there.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
see on the palanquin there is a tray that is like laden with all kinds of food and drink,
Oh no.
any kind of substance you could want. As you get
Any
brought
kind?
any kind.
Damn.
Tim, when you say any kind, I know Callie has a weakness to a couple of things.
You got
Any kind?
Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos? Ew.
There
You
is
kidding me?
absolutely tequila.
There's
And there
yaps.
is what looks like a small cask of spider milk.
Little tray yop.
Little tray of yop.
Little six pack of yop.
Is cider milk just yop? Someone's gonna have to try yop and tequila for me. I can't. I'm sober.
How rad
Someone
would it
has
be?
to do it for
Tequila,
me.
No.
Someone has to do it for me. I'm sober.
It's like
I
a drop
can't.
shot. Do you drop the
Someone
tequila
has
into the
to
yop?
do it for me
drop
as
the
my
yop?
friend.
That's a reverse drop shot.
You gotta drop
There
the
was a
yop.
tequila-based like
You gotta drop
milk
the yop.
like beverage. It was a Baja Rosa. Was that
As
what it
my
was called?
friend, someone has to take one for the team and try tequila and yop. I
I'll
don't
drop
make
a yop
rules.
right now. I just don't have yop or tequila available. You want to
That's
DoorDash
nice.
that to my place?
I've got
Okay, yop.
I've got kefir and tequila.
Someone do
That's the
that.
best I can
Oh
do.
no, that's
You know
probably
what's good?
closer.
It's not yop. It's those like the drinks that you get that are like good for your stomach, but they're like kind of yogurty.
Kefir.
Kefir.
No. They're like
Yogos?
no.
I
it's-
miss yoga.
I don't know if they're in Canada, but they're in America and they're in Australia, and I can't remember what they're called. They're awesome. They're probiotic. They're like little probiotic things. They're like this big.
Activia.
No, not Activia. That's yogurt. That's
Anyway.
just yogurt.
I want. It's like a beer
Yogurt.
luge. You take a shot of vodka and then you do a go-gurt all in one.
Exactly. So as
Okay,
my
go,
friend,
go,
someone
go,
has
go,
to
go.
have
Oh,
tequila
hard.
and
It's like
yop
the
for me.
worst kind of white Russian. Just the worst.
But it sounds like that's on the palanquin because it's anything we can imagine.
Anything you want.
Anything you can imagine.
Anything you want.
Tim,
Yakult. They're called Yakults, and they're awesome.
No,
And-
I don't want to be a part of your cult, okay?
Fucking got
Stop,
him.
stop pushing this on me.
They call you
Got
Cole.
him.
You just drop that and a bit of tequila.
Got him.
Kill all this bacteria.
I'm gonna take some tequila from the abyss
Yeah.
pelican. I'm gonna
Okay.
have some
You gonna have a drink?
No.
Abyssal tequila.
Okay, yeah.
abyssal tequila, baby.
How much, how big of a drink do you take?
Like a shot.
Okay, yeah. You pour a shot for yourself. It is the best tequila you have ever had. You have never, ever tasted a tequila so good.
Oh damn! I would take another one then.
Yeah, absolutely. And it goes down so smooth and it is so delicious. Would you like to drink any more?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have you make a constitution saving throw for me, please.
Just so we know, that was a 1 that I rolled just on the should I take more
No, it is.
tequila. The con save.
Mhm.
This should be good. Okay, that's 26.
26.
Natural
yeah.
20.
Yeah. You put it down. It's like, oh, you could do this all night.
I will again.
Oh no!
How do you make another con save, please?
Okay.
Kelly,
12.
Okay. Yeah, after that fourth one, you are feeling a little bit buzzed.
Kelly, just maybe we take some for the road, like pour
And you
another little
see-
sippy cup.
As one of the corners of the palanquin, like a very muscular gentleman who's wearing no shirt, only a loincloth, kind of turns and smiles to you, and you can see he's got like kind of salt and pepper hair, and he looks like right at you with beautiful piercing blue eyes. You would like some to go?
Yeah.
Where are you going? You only just got here.
I have to go home.
Friends having a party, and we said we'd swing by after this one.
You should invite them here.
I'm sure they're on their way.
It's a good point. I think so too.
More the merrier.
No, maybe. Probably not in this case.
Well, it's a shame you're leaving.
Can I take some to go?
Of course. And he kind of offers you the bottle.
Hell yeah.
You have 3/4 of a bottle of abyssal tequila.
Is there any on Khale's
And the bottle
Pelican?
itself is just gold. It's straight up gold.
Is there any-
Kale's gonna start
is there any
slipping
tequila and-
bottles
Yeah.
in his
Khale's
bag.
Pelican?
Yeah. What kind of drinks would you like to take?
All of the champagne.
I
Okay.
would like tequila and vodka, please.
Okay, yeah. You take a bottle of vodka, you take 3 bottles of champagne. Again, they're all made out of gold, and they are all emblazoned with the same kind of symbol. You can see it's like it is a palace, kind of an exquisite palace symbol. Well, he kind of brings you back into the center, and you see the Prince of Pleasure is standing there. As like he's like talking to one of the people that's at this party, and he kind of leans down and kisses them on the cheek as they move back into the party. So, have you made your decision?
Yeah, we have to go.
That is a shame, but I understand.
Do you know how to get back to the way station from here?
No, I don't.
Sick.
We'll figure it out. It's okay.
Yeah,
How hard can it be?
How hard can it be?
I also require my knowledge back. And you watch as he kind of waves his hands and kind of moves them back. And all you feel, all of that knowledge about the forbidden pages evaporate. But you have the sense that you once had it. It's like a dream that is vanishing.
Okay. We remember where we are, though.
You monster.
Yeah, you know you're here. You don't fully know. You know him, but you don't fully understand where, like, what this place is.
Okay.
That understanding is evaporating.
Cool. We're good.
If you decide to leave, my door will be forever closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess okay.
That's okay.
Can I keep the book?
I would like everyone to take their headphones out.
Oh no.
Except for Khale.
Oh no.
If you would like to keep the book, all I ask is that you spend an hour with me alone, and I will let you keep all of my knowledge.
And I can go after?
Absolutely.
I have one question for you before I give my answer.
And this is all happening in your head.
Okay. Do you know and what is your relationship with the gentleman known as Adonis?
I have heard of this angel. I have never met him myself, but I have had some come through here who have spoken of him. He is a pleasure seeker himself, as I understand.
I'm gonna roll a dice for this. I think I'm gonna have to pass, my friend. I'm sorry.
Very well.
I hand the book, hold the book out to him.
Takes it back. Good luck to you both. You can put your headphones back in. You watch as he takes the book back. And you watch again as he waves his hand as all of the candles go out at the same time. And it is only blackness. And he emanates kind of a soft, grayish light. The door is there, and you watch as as you turn around, the door is right in front of you.
We walk out.
We'd walk out.
You head out. As you head out, the doors close behind you, and you feel the bridge that you were on kind of shake.
Oh no.
I need you both to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Fuck.
It's okay, I can fly.
Yeah, you can both fly. You're fine.
Yeah.
You
Get the
both
+4.
fly.
With all the, I have a question, not again to shoot myself in my own foot, but with the amount I've been drinking, am I on tip top of dexterity?
Yeah, you are a
checks?
little bit tipsy, so I will say it is a disadvantage. Yeah,
Yeah, but I have that skill that I can cancel the disadvantage, so I will do that.
Oh, that's good because I rolled a 4.
Khale, sobers, Kali, up with magic.
22.
Focus.
22. Yeah, you managed to. What was yours, Khale?
I get the +4, right?
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay. Kali, you managed to kind of like jump ahead. Khale, you start to slip and fall backwards off of where this, like, the palace has ripped away from the stone bridge that was holding it and is floating away behind you rather quickly. And you begin to fall backwards. And there is just emptiness below. It is just kind of swirling dark cloud and kind of faint purple light.
Will you allow me to cast Misty Step?
Yes.
I will cast Misty Step and pop back up.
You pop up next to Kali. And you see ahead of you, there is about 80 feet and the platform that you arrived on. And just before we get into what you're doing, we're going to jump over to everyone else. As you all wait just beyond the way station, some time goes by. What would you like to do?
Remind me, we're waiting for the contact, the guide?
Yes. Mr. Triboli said that there was going to be the contact that he had, but he didn't know how long that this contact was going to wait. So we either wait for him, or I can send to Kali or Khale again. I don't know if I'm on the same plane as them. I can scry on them. I also I didn't prepare it this morning, but if we are looking for long enough after we sleep, I can find them. The directest path to them. It's not the safest path, it's the directest one.
I mean, we just
I also have my favor that I can call in.
Where's this guy? This guy taking us? Look at me.
We know that we know that they've gone to see the Prince of. Do we know that? We don't know that they've gone to see the Prince of Pleasure. No, we don't know that. I don't know where they are. I don't know why they're here. I just know that they're in here in the abyss. They did not say why they were coming.
Well, then our best lead is this guy, because presumably he guided them to wherever they are. So I guess
we just wait.
It's not a bad idea. I think we just wait.
If he doesn't come, we have no information. If I'm going to give him 4 hours. If he does not come, I'm going to send. If we get nothing back from them at that point.
I mean, I say we just send right now, because here's the thing. We send and they say, if they give us the runaround again, then they're up to some shenanigans, but we know they're not in trouble. If we send for them and there's nothing, then that means we have to panic. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or if he sent it like, hey, we had to trade a magic goose so that a devil could give us.
We're in the bottom of a crevasse. And
yeah. You know, let's just check in. Let's just check in.
All right. I will send to Kali.
There we go.
Because when does this happen? Like in the...
You are there a couple hours after. So you send to Kali. Before you do that, we're going to jump back to the two of them.
Okay.
As you're waiting there, you feel the bridge kind of shake again. As you see a figure appear on the platform at the end where you arrived.
Oh no.
A fairly large, a huge creature. You watch kind of lands, and you see that it has one head is a what looks like a snake, and the other head looks like a wolf.
Cool. As
it begins like walking towards you, you can see it has a huge greatsword as it is coming towards you. What would you guys like to do?
Sorry, he just came out of my lap and bit the fuck out of my hand for no reason.
The abyss does
his
that to you.
reasons are his own.
I will have you both roll initiative.
Initiative. Oh, this isn't like a friendly wolf snake.
Sometimes you go pss, 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 to the abyss, and sometimes the abyss goes pss, pss, pss,
I hate
back
that.
to you.
Jeez.
Oh no,
Oh,
bro.
we love Sirenscape. Epic Games, epic sound. Please have Sirenscape in all your games, y'all.
You know what the worst part is? It will seem like we're giving you a runaround because we don't know why we came here.
No, we do. We still remember why we came, right?
Kind of.
I think you left
remember
before that happened.
You remember something about the Prince of Pleasure, but there is all knowledge of this place is quickly evaporating. It's like it feels ephemeral, even like it feels a bit like a dream, all of it. 25 to 20. 20 to 19 or 20 to 15.
20 to 19.
17.
18.
17.
17 for Kali. Okay. What was yours, Khale?
12.
Khale, 12. Okay. So you this creature oh yeah, it's gonna use its movement and its dash.
Bitch.
And it like comes all the way up to you, and you see as it stands before you, it raises up this massive greatsword.
Great.
Kali, you're up.
Is it attacking us?
It's got its sword up in the air.
But he didn't hit me when it came up to me.
It used its it seems like it used its full action to get up to you.
I see. So it wants to hit me. I get it. Okay. Well, I will simply sprout my wings because that's an action.
Okay.
And I will cast Shield of Faith on Khale.
Okay. It is going to take one of its legendary actions to attack. It's going to attack
Oh, no, bro.
you, Kali.
Fighting a legendary creature? Whoopsies.
All right. It is a that's a 34 to hit.
Damn. We're movie buddies. What are you doing to me, Jim?
I know, right? That's 70 points of slashing damage.
70? You couldn't take one
17.
Oh,
17.
okay. I was 17. I was like,
The abyss does not fuck around.
I was like, please take one away from that. If you're okay.
17.
The abyss has a real life
and I
fuck
have
around
to-
and find out energy.
I have to con save that, eh?
Yes. Yeah.
And
It'll just
I would have to
be
be a
10.
10.
Yeah, just be the 10.
I'm getting good at this. Do I add my con modifier to it? Or no?
Yes. Yes, you
Yes.
do. Yeah.
16.
Yeah, so you're fine. You managed to keep Shield of Faith up. Khale, it is your turn.
Did I cast it on Khale or Kali? Sorry.
I think you cast it on
me.
Khale.
Okay.
I'm going to. What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I need a moment to think. Can you please stop? And I'm going to heighten banishment and try and banish him. So
Okay.
roll a disadvantage.
He has advantage on spell saves, so it'll just be a straight roll.
All right. So that's a charisma save of.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh no.
That's
So I think. So what's the math on that?
It's a 34.
That's double, so that actually fails. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, because give me 1 second here. Because I used a thing, I can do fire damage to him.
Yeah.
So I used a modifier. 2d10. Oh, that is 12 points of fire damage.
Okay. You watch as the fire hits the creature, and it you see it singes some of the fur, but not a lot of it.
And then so it seems resistant. Good, because I'm not a fire guy. So, that is my turn.
Okay. It's going to take an attack against. Use a legendary action to take an attack against you, Khale. That is an 20 to hit, not natural.
I am going to use shield.
Okay. So you feel the immense power of this sword kind of like bear down on you. All right. Before we do the creature's turn, all of you back at the way station, as you're waiting there, you see a creature come out, and you can see it's got kind of one large arm and one kind of small sort of impish arm, and these kind of large ears.
Hello. Where would you like to go?
You just took our friend somewhere. A tall, white-haired woman in very shiny armor. and a man in golden haired armor with red hair.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Oh.
Where did you take them? Or can you take us to?
We'd love to go where they went. That'd be
Yes.
awesome.
You seek the Prince of Pleasure as well.
The Prince of
Yup,
Pleasure.
that's where we want to go
Yes.
as soon as possible.
Very well. You don't have to hold my hands, but I prefer it.
Kind of holds his hands out.
I would take his hand.
I mean, if that's the professional courtesy, then okay.
I hold my hand out to Finin.
Like he specifically said we didn't have to.
Finin,
but
hold
he
my
You
hand,
see he
please.
wiggles his thumb, like his on his
You know,
large
you
hand.
don't have to tip Finin. Like, it's optional. But like,
Yeah, okay. I take his hand and Neppy's hand. Why is it so wet? Like, dry yourself occasionally.
Oh,
go.
it's my skin is very delicate.
Clack holds on to as you arrive on this stone platform. You can see there's a bridge that seems to go to nowhere, and you can see a huge creature in front of your friends. You can barely see your friends. You can just see kind of the edges of Kali's wings kind of poking out. I will have you all roll initiative.
How far away are we, Tim?
You are about 80 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, because it used its full.
this thing is huge, right?
Thing is huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
It's huge.
Wants to just throw numbers at you?
Yeah, 25 to 20.
22.
22.
Loving this combat music, Tim. So good.
Thank you. 22, 15. 15 to 10.
12.
And I got a 7.
Oh no.
Nope,
Does-
6.
Six.
A 6. A 6.
Khale, what's your dexterity modifier? Plus
+1.
+1. And Neppy, what's yours? +1 as well?
Yes.
All right, I'll have you both roll a d20.
Do roll these.
You're going down, Carlson.
Try me.
9.
3.
So Neppy goes second. Okay, great. As you arrive, you hear the creature that brought you like, oh no! And I should probably roll it. Okay, and you. Oh wow. Great. You also feel the ground kind of behind you, like the ground underneath you kind of shake as a creature kind of slithers up from behind you on the platform over there, and you can see a like a large snake-like body that has kind of like slithered up, and you can see this woman standing before you, and as she stands, you watch as 6 arms kind of pull out from the side of her body, each holding a scimitar. And she's actually going to go first because I rolled very well in her initiative.
So so there's this thing that they're fighting, and there's a thing that's come up against
There's
us.
a large
now?
thing behind you. On this stone platform is probably about 60 feet across. As she like,
That's a big platform.
like you're
How
kind
thick is the bridge? How wide's that bridge?
pretty thick. The bridge is about I think it was 40 feet across.
Okay, copy that.
And she comes from the side and moves all the way kind of up. She's going to who would be at the back of this group?
Probably Neppy.
Yeah, probably Neppy. So she's going to attack Neppy.
Okay.
She's going to make 7 attacks. So the first,
Okay.
we'll do the swords first. These.
Okay.
First one's a 14.
No.
Another 14.
No.
That is a 19.
No.
Okay. That's better. That's a 24.
Yes.
That's a 21.
Yes.
And that is a 20, not natural.
That is my armor class. Meets it beats it.
So that's 4 of those. We'll
3
do
I only
the
counted.
3. I think it was 4. 3. Okay. So we'll do those 3 first. I think that was all the attacks for the sword.
Okay.
So that's 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 13 points of slashing damage, so 30 total. And then another 14, so 44 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to make a tail attack against you.
Yeah, great. Get it, mommy.
And that is a 21 to hit.
That hits, yes.
Okay. All right. And that is for 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled as you feel her snake-like body kind of coil around you and pull you in. And she kind of smiles at you.
That's cool. I'm just going to keep my calculator. I just have my calculator open, and she has me grappled, and she's like leering down at me.
Mm-hmm. All right, it is now Finin's turn.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and rush up to the one that's to what's messing with Neppy. And I think I'm just. Oh no, I have all my spell slots left back. I'm an idiot. 1 sec.
Yeah, we're fresh, baby.
I'm gonna Spirit Shroud, and we're gonna do radiant damage.
Okay.
Hopefully that does good. And then that's my bonus action. So I'm gonna make 2 sword attacks.
Okay.
Against this bad creature.
Bad lady creature.
What do I add?
Who's on deck, Tim?
It's the other creature and then Kali.
Okay. So we kind of like 2 mini fights happening at once, right?
11.
Mini.
So plus 11, one of them is a 30, but one of them is only a 15.
Okay, so yeah, the 30 hits, but the 15 does not.
Didn't think it would. Alrighty, and then we're gonna try and do a little bit of damage off the top here. So we're going to smite.
Do it.
Schmeith.
It is 6 additional dice.
The siren's getting loud. It's making me.
You can turn it down a bit.
And that, to just clarify, it is large. It's a huge creature, right?
This one is large.
Oh, it gets knocked prone.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, dude.
With me.
Now, I should not.
Does it like take me down with it?
Once late, once played. I should have done the knock prone and then got an advantage on my second attack, but it's fine. 10.
Fuck, bud. That's how she goes.
Right?
That's fucking Fog of War there, dude.
30,
Fuck.
30, 42, 48, plus 8 plus 3, 11. 48 plus 11 is 59. Damn, I was 10 short.
Nice.
59.
Those are rookie numbers, dude.
No, I know.
Gotta get those numbers up.
Gotta put
Figure
more
those
up on
numbers
the
up
boards
by
there,
exactly
bud?
10.
On board, it's bad. All
Gotta
right.
put some more on the boards.
It is now the other creature's turn. It is going to. It's going to use its sword against you, Kali. That is a 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And
That does hit me.
That is 22 points of slashing damage.
Wonderful.
It is then going to bite you, Khale, with both of its heads as it like slashes down and then comes down with its heads. And it's going to bite you with its wolf head first.
So we got a wolf head and a snake head?
Yeah,
Wolf head and a snake head. That's
And we got a snake
22 to
lady?
hit.
22, you say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Team,
You also have the
we've got
+2 for
snakes on a
me.
plane.
I know, but that only gets me to a 19. I don't have a great AC.
All right, and then it'll be the
It's spelled
snake
different.
bite attack.
AI.
That is a 25 to hit.
You don't have Shield of Faith. I rolled a natural 1 on that concentration attack. I'm just letting you
Okay.
know.
I still would have succeeded the first one, and I failed the second one.
All right, so that is
I got you, Sean. I was there.
Yeah, I heard it. It was good.
14 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Don't say that before you roll them. That's
No, I'm very bad at them.
yeah.
Just don't say anything. You just roll.
Con save. Oh no, actually,
Con
I'm
save.
good at cons. 24.
24. Okay, yeah, you succeed. So you feel this kind of like venom, like spray out as it bites down on you, but you manage to resist the effects. It is now Kali's turn.
Okay. At any point, did it cast any spells, or was it just things it
has
could do?
not cast any spells yet.
Oh, okay. I always forget that I have Mage Slayer. So, so if he has, okay, I'm not we take an attack of opportunity. Can I grab Khale and fly up and away?
It would be your action to grab Khale. Yeah.
And then could I fly up and away?
Mhm. Yeah.
Ooh, I'll do that. I'll grab Khale and then I'll fly up 30 feet.
All right. So you grab onto Khale, you fly up. All right. You are still, because it's huge.
I'm still in it.
You're not sure if you're still in its melee range or not.
Cool. But
Sword
no
is
attack
pretty
of
big.
opportunity.
Yeah, if you're trying to go out of its, I think you're still in its melee range. So
I'm
no.
still in its melee range, so it can just hit me with like a little baseball across the abyss. That'd be fun.
All right.
Better than being hurled through the abyss. You know?
And that's your
I've
turn.
done that too. Yeah.
All right. It is going to take a legendary action to hit you with its sword.
Fuck yeah. Here I go.
Sword
I've
so
always-
long.
Actually, it's going to swipe at Khale on the way
What
out.
the fuck, bro? That's rude.
That is a 21 to hit.
That's a miss because I still have my shield.
How long does it last for the full round, or just your
I think
turn?
it's
Till
Oh,
the
it's
start
not
of
a-
your next turn.
it's the
Till
start
the
of
start
my
of your
next
next turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, shield slabs.
Great. And then it is now Khale's turn.
Tim, where exactly is this monster in relation to the bridge and the edge of the cliff?
It's kind of right in the middle of the bridge.
It's in the middle of the bridge.
Mhm.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I am going to cast a dome of wall of force, and I'm going to cast it in a way so that it bisects him. Because it bisects him, I can choose which side of the wall he exists on. And I'm going to choose the side that doesn't allow him to stand on the bridge. So he
Okay.
has to
Well, he's not, like-
fall.
You're not like you're not at the very edge of the bridge.
No, but he's on the bridge, right?
He's on the bridge, yeah.
So I'm going to cast it so that it goes through him, and then I can
Okay.
pick which side of the wall he's on.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick the side that would mean he's no longer on the bridge.
Right, but you're not at the very edge. Like you guys have moved a bit. Like okay, but yeah. How far does it push him? Like 10 feet?
Because it creates a dome, and he would be right on the other
Oh, I
side.
see,
but
I
you're
see,
saying
I see.
that the dome is the size of the bridge.
The dome is around the bridge essentially, so he can no longer exist on the bridge.
Okay, yeah.
Wild.
Let's see. If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall, your choice. So I push him to the outside.
Okay.
Essentially, I want to push him off the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, you push him off, and you watch as he kind of disappears below the bridge as he begins to fall.
Fuck yeah. Nice
I
one,
think-
Khale.
I think that worked. And that's my turn.
All right. As he begins to fall,
Oh no.
he's going to use another legendary action.
To fly?
No, to cast teleport. As you watch as he back on the bridge.
Oh, you bitch. Sorry, not you, Tim.
But
The
on the other
monster we're
side,
fighting.
of my portal, like on my
Yeah, he's on like on the
dome?
he's like away from the dome.
No, but I mean, is he on the other side of the dome from where we are? So like, because he can't go through it.
He's not within melee of you anymore. He's kind of
Okay.
farther
okay,
back on the
okay.
bridge. And he kind of like turns his head back towards everyone else.
Oh, can you get to that?
You're not sure? He looks like he's pretty close. All right, it is now Neppy's turn.
Okay, so I got this
a lady with a lot of arms who's holding on to me without my consent. I don't like that. I am going to, yeah, I'm fresh. This is great, except I think I've used maybe 2 sending spells this morning. Maybe 3.
I think it was 1 to Kimea, 1 to me.
I called Khale.
And you called Khale. Yeah, and I
We
called
have
Kimea.
sent
Never.
thrice.
We've sent thrice.
2 for
I
you.
have done
Thrice.
twice.
1 for me.
Okay. I am going to. She is likely a demon, not a devil. So that doesn't help with that. But yeah, we're gonna get this lady off of me. Hopefully.
Get that lady off of you.
No kidding. Okay. Yeah. I am going to grab onto the amber rod on my chest, and I am going to hold my hand like this upwards to up towards her face.
Mhm.
And she's gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
That's a 24.
Yeah, that succeeds. So she is going to take half of 10d10 as you watch as this like beautiful radiant gold just goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh up Neppy's arm as it just pops into her face with Bolt of Glory.
Oh, fuck.
Also, you are restrained, just so you know.
Can I cast the spell then?
Yep, I think you can. I don't think it's just attack rolls that have advantage and disadvantage. But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's good. 9, 18, 27, 36, 40, 55, 65. This is a very good roll. 70. 65 plus 8, 70. That's a 79.
nice.
Halved.
It's halved, so that's 40.
Yeah,
Nice.
40 points of radiant damage up in
Nice.
her face.
Yeah, as it kind of blasts her back. But she's still holding on to you. It is now Letter's turn.
Huh. How's the snake lady look? Not good.
She looks all right.
She look no, like morally.
Morally bad.
Bankrupt.
Morally bereft.
Morally bankrupt.
She doesn't look legendary. Yeah. Well. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Still restrained. That's always bad news. Trans. Okay. I don't have a way to immediately get you out of that situation. Okay, yeah, I got this. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you out of that situation. Yeah, Letter's gonna fucking whap open his big old fucking vest, revealing a symbol of the upper planes. He's gonna smack his hand on it, boom, smack his chest, and his fucking horns are gonna and form arcane fucking wings of energy flowing behind him as he casts Tasha's otherworldly guise, and he's just covered in fucking magical energy and shit. And that is going to allow him, in addition to having a bunch of cool fun stuff, he does get to use the attack action twice instead of once. Fuck. Trying to break a grapple is not an attack action. It's just
an
a
action.
thing.
Action.
It's just an action. Oh, yep. Sean misread the rules. Yep. Fuck. Yeah, in that
That's
case,
okay.
he's
It's a
not
new
going to do
spell.
that. It's not. I just don't use it a lot. I
It's
tend
only
to
the second time you've casted that I remember.
I didn't cast it. I'm retroactively doing that. I'm just gonna fucking old school try to fucking manhandle this creature to
Okay.
give my friend back. I'm not
All
gonna.
right.
I don't think I have any fancy way to get you out of there except to just wrestle with
All right.
this.
Just
Make
a
an
little
athletics
abyssal
check.
wrassling. That's
I'll abyssal wrestle.
Wrestling.
Give my
Snake
friend back.
wrestling. Snake wrestling.
snake wrestling.
I'll wrestle a snake. That's 25. 25 to
Yep,
wrestle.
that
a
is
snake.
enough. Yep.
Yeah,
So
get
you,
over
like,
here.
wrestle that tail out, and you got Neppy out.
All right, you good, Neppy?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, you got this. I'm gonna Misty step away because
Oh,
those
God.
are a lot of swords.
Do you go
And I will-
backwards?
Yeah, I will put myself on the bridge
Okay.
because that big guy's gonna charge at us, and I'll just be there. Just
Yep.
be like, okay.
I don't like that big guy. You know what?
I'll put myself sort of. I don't like that. But let me tell you, I don't like that big guy. Like 15 feet away from Neppy and Finin, but still on that little platform.
All
So
right,
at the base of the bridge.
All right, the creature is going. The big guy is going to take a
That big
legendary
guy?
action to move, and he's going to get right up behind you. Actually, about 10 feet away from you.
Hey, he can't get behind me because I'm looking at him. That was my whole thing.
All right, it is the Merilith's turn, the snake creature.
That's what I thought it was.
And she is going to, she uses half her movement to get up. And she is going to take some more attacks at you, Neppy, because you're right
Okay.
there and you just blasted her.
Blasted her.
Anyway, so I started blasting.
Anyway, I started blasting.
That
And
one
blast.
is a 20 to hit, not natural.
That hits.
Okay. So on the hit. That is only a 14.
No.
That is a 23.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 24.
Yes.
That is another 24.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And that is a 27.
Yes.
Oh, and one more, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, Marilith's attack an amount of time.
Yeah, they attack. They get 7 attacks.
This is what it must feel like to be a DM when someone pops action surge.
This is the tail, right?
Okay.
The last one was because that was 5 hit, 1 missed, and that was the tail. The tail was a natural 1, so the tail doesn't hit.
Okay. So 5.
All right, so 5 on the swords as just like this blur of swords, just. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. All right, so it's 12 points of slashing damage. I should just do this all together, actually.
Just give it to me all up. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is
Because I'm not resistant to any of it. I don't have that prepared today. What a dum dum I am. I don't think. Actually, I think I always do.
It's 48 plus another 20 is
68.
68 points of damage.
Tim,
slashing
that was
damage.
real Nicolas Cage from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay,
yeah,
Neppy looks real
68.
rough, you guys. Neppy's not looking
points of
great.
slashing damage. And then yeah, that's going to be her turn.
Okay.
It is now Finin's turn.
Oh yeah, that didn't look like a good time. So I'm gonna spear and sword, plastic a spear, 2 metal a sword. I'm gonna go just absolute whirly dale on this. I'm just gonna try to do what she's doing, but to my friend. Many sword attacks. The lowest of those was a 19 to hit.
Okay, she's going to parry that 19.
Cool.
And you watch as it comes up. So that brings her a so
The next lowest is 25.
Yeah, the other one's hit.
Cool.
It's just for 1 attack.
Okay.
Did her attacks look like they have reached him, or are they just melee?
No, just melee.
Does she look rough at all?
She looks like she's taking a little bit of damage. Yeah, she's taking some damage.
And she's not grappling.
No, she's not grappling.
Fuck it, I'm gonna toss another smite in here then.
Get rid of her. Get rid.
Well, the other thing is that this smite knocks her prone, so
Takes half her movement to get up. That's good.
this will maybe allow you to extricate yourself from the situation.
She's not grappled anymore. Neppy's not grappled.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I got you.
10,
you.
20, 30, 40, 50,
Who's on deck, Tim?
60 plus 20.
It is the other creature, and then Kali.
88 points of damage
Nice.
Well done.
All right. 1.
and knocked prone.
Nice.
And that, given I'm a warlock,
Now she's looking rough.
it's all of my spells.
You're doing great.
All right. it is the other creature's turn. He's gonna take a big old greatsword attack on you, Letters.
Ooh, here we go.
Buckle your butt.
That
What am I
is a
focusing
31 to hit.
I'll allow it.
And then he's gonna take a wolf bite.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20, not natural.
Shield.
Okay. And then snake bite. That's a 24.
Oh, he just gets me.
Okay. So for
Tim,
the
he
weapon,
just gets me.
that is 15 points of slashing damage.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I'll need you to make a con save
Can do.
for your spell, but also for this next attack. So do the spell
I'm
first.
not concentrating on anything.
Oh, then great. Then yeah.
I just wrestled last time.
The snake bite does 13 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'll have you make a con save for me, please.
Here we go. I'm just wizarding raw.
Oh, wizarding.
Just a raw wizard.
Oh,
Don't
God.
like that.
Curse my honest little body. It was cocked, but it was a high number, so I rolled again. That was bad. It's bad. Tim, it's bad. I don't pass. I rolled
Okay.
a natural 3. And
Yeah.
that was
Actually,
not
3 is the D.
I'm pretty good
so
at con. It's like
your
it's like
hit point max is reduced by 13.
Boo.
Thank you, Mad Hatter, for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Thanks for being here.
All right. It is now Callie's turn.
Now Callie's turn. Okay, can I fly over to where my friends are? Can I see that?
You can fly towards them. You'd have to use your full. You're also carrying Khale.
I am carrying Khale, but I'm so strong.
Yeah, but it is slowing you down a bit to carry
Okay.
another creature.
Damn.
So your movement is halved.
Okay. How close can I get to my friends though?
You could get just past the dome, I think. So you're still at least 15 feet away from Letters.
15 feet away from Letters. How many feet away am I from Neppy?
Another 30 feet away from Neppy.
30 feet away from Neppy.
Oh, good.
Um,
Everyone's within 30 feet of me now. Nice.
Love that. We love that.
Do you hear the dogs going wild outside?
No.
I do not.
No? Oh, they're having a time. Sorry, I'm just looking at my spells. They have not stopped barking for the last 7
Bork,
minutes. Give me my thingy. What is it?
Who's on deck, Tim?
It is Khale,
Awesome.
and then you, Neppy.
Thank you.
I'm 30 feet from Neppy.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay, I am going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to use my channel Divinity. Each creature of my choice within 30 feet. So that I'm just gonna make that everyone. But you have to have no more than half of your max HP for this to work.
Oh, I am well below half.
Yeah, that's my that's not a fault. That is gonna be. It's not that much. That's 10 hit points. because
Hey,
that's-
we take it. That's everything counts. Thank you.
That's turn the tide. Yeah. And then I'm going to the snake lady's there.
She's 30. No, yeah, she's 30 feet away from you.
She's 30 feet away from me.
Yeah, I don't think you could get up because you're carrying Khale.
Oh yeah. No. I'm thinking of other things.
Oh yeah.
I don't know which one I want to do. Do I think snakes are wise? Probably. Snake lady seems wise. I'm
Wise
gonna.
be snakes.
How wise be snakes? I am going to throw. Can I throw a javelin while I'm carrying? Khale?
You're carrying Khale, so you'd have to drop Khale to do that.
Drop Khale. 30 feet. Khale, how hurt do you look, buddy?
I'm fine.
I'm gonna drop Khale and I'm gonna throw a javelin of lightning at the saint
Okay.
lady.
Khale, I will need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You're still gonna take.
I did risk assessment of who looks more.
Do I get her bonus?
Yeah.
No, because this is when you land.
Oh.
This is to keep you from falling prone.
16.
16. That is not enough. As you land and you fall prone, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm so sorry, bestie.
I'm still more concerned about the fact that I didn't stick the landing.
I'm so sorry.
But
You
yeah,
said
throw
8
that
points of damage.
lightning javelin.
Get him.
You told me you could fly.
I didn't need to.
Everyone knows Khale can fly.
Everybody
Everyone
knows
knows
Khale
Khale can fly.
It's true.
Okay. That is 29 to hit.
29 hits. Roll that damage.
I'm gonna roll that damage.
Damage.
I like when we just decide collectively to say words in like a weird southern accent.
Absolutely.
Doesn't really matter what the word is. I like it every time.
Tax evasion.
Tax
Tax evasion. 410K.
It's 401k.
Yeah, this guy ain't good at tax. He's evading his
30
taxes. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
36 points of damage.
36 points of damage. You watch as it hits and slams into her, and the lightning kind of crackles off. It doesn't seem to have as much effect as you'd hoped, as it sticks out of her shoulder. She is looking rough, but she is still standing.
Out of that, there was piercing in that. Do you want me to separate it, or does piercing and lightning not different?
Yeah, roll the piercing damage too.
Well, I rolled the piercing damage. The piercing damage was math is hard. 6 plus 6 is 12, so 6 plus 7 is 13. There we go.
13 points of piercing. Okay.
13 points of piercing, and the rest
All right.
was lightning.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, she is barely standing, but she's still up.
Bitch.
All right. It is the creature is going to the big guy is going to turn and take an attack of not attack of opportunity. Legendary action. Swing that sword at Khale, who's on the ground, prone in front of him.
I'm so sorry,
Oh
Khale.
God.
Khale, I'm so sorry.
It's the worst that can happen.
And I am within 30 feet. I can't see this.
That's a 30 to hit.
I'll allow it.
I'm so sorry, Khale.
That is
Sorry, was that with advantage? Because he can roll that
Yes.
flat.
okay. Do you want me to roll again, or it's either a 30 or a 25?
I will still do it, but you will still hit me.
Okay. All right. So that is
Once played,
that's
babies.
19 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And it is Khale's turn.
Khale is how tall is he? Is he much taller than everybody else?
Yeah, he's probably about 18 feet, nearly
A
20
huge
feet.
creature's 20
And
by
who-
20.
And
feet.
Callie's flying
Plus
how
the-
high?
30 feet.
So she's above.
Oh,
She's about-
She's
Aw.
above him.
Tato Vixen, thanks for the gift
Thank
subs.
you.
Well, thank you.
Maybe.
Is there a way that I could cast a 60-foot sphere that wouldn't hit everybody if I sort of cast it on his top portion of him and up?
You'd hit with a sphere. You'd hit Kali.
No, but I mean, if I cast it, if I just don't cast it on Callie's side, so if he's here and Callie's here, if I cast it here, I get above everybody.
Yeah. Then yeah. Okay. Sure. It'll be right in front of Kali.
Yeah, but it won't hit. She won't be in it. That's all that matters. Yeah, I'm gonna from the ground as he strikes me, as the sort of sparks of his sword hit my armor. The sparks will sort of grow brighter, and brighter, and then I'll just blow them back at him, and I'm going to cast Sunburst at 8th level.
Nice. Is there a save on this?
It's a con save. I'm also going to quicken it.
Love that. Well done.
That is a 33.
33 will pass. So he will take half damage. So 12d6 halved. 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna roll it with the thing.
And is this radiant damage or is this?
This is
fire
radiant.
damage?
radiant damage. 38 halved, so 19.
Okay.
And then because I cast it using the other thing, using sorcery points, I get the 2 fire. So another 14 points of fire damage, which I assume you have.
Yeah, it does not seem to have as much effect.
Then, because it was quickened, it was a bonus action.
Mhm.
So as my action, you said the lightning spear didn't seem to do that much damage
On the Marilith, the snake lady.
Oh, okay. So then I will
You don't know about this guy.
lightning lure this guy.
We love lightning
So
lure here.
strength save of 17.
That's a 32 or 33.
He doesn't take damage if he succeeds, correct? On lightning lure?
I
No.
don't think so.
No.
No.
Savers suck.
So he does nothing.
The saves on this
Suck.
creature are crazy. It's a wizard's creature too. It's great.
We love demons. We love demons.
That is okay. Well, and then I'll use half my movement to get up.
Yeah. No, it does have to fail.
Yeah.
Good idea.
That might come in handy. And
That'd be fucking
that,
cool to like
that is
pull a
Khale's
creature
turn.
down if you're already down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pull him in for a kiss.
All right. What's he gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna take another swing with his sword. At
I mean, like a little baseball. It's always been my dream.
no, he's gonna hit you, Khale. That is a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 22 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
And it is now Neppy's turn. And then
Cool.
Letters is on deck.
I know I'm
Yeah.
going to roll with disadvantage because my gun is a ranged weapon, but I am going to put my gun under this Marilith's throat and I am going to pull the trigger.
Quit.
Hell yeah.
Get him.
Neppy doesn't use her gun very often. When she does, she's mad. Neppy looks wrecked at this point. Okay, with disadvantage. Oh my gosh, I have to pull up my stats for my gun. I have not. Wrong book.
Gun stats. They're not all 69.
Yeah, everything is 69.
That's what I
That's
thought.
how my gun works. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Roll that damage.
1d6 plus 1d8. Do I need to separate out necrotic damage?
Yeah, nope. No, you don't.
All right, that is going to be 10 points of damage all up.
How do you want to wreck this?
Yeah.
thing?
Absolutely.
babies.
I walk, so I'm not grappled by her anymore,
No.
but she is like flinging attacks at me. Neppy just kind of like leans in, dives over, puts her gun right under her chin, and just and you just hear a giant shot as the
Blow her head off.
Yeah.
Boom. The Marilith is out. As you watch, it's just the whole body goes limp.
and Neppy just like kicks it off of her and just pushes her down to the ground.
All right. The
And you see the like blow the shard of Nepthisicet, the blue and purple kind of glowing and the smoke emanating from the bottom of the gun as Neppy whirls around to see this other creature.
all right. The Molideus, the other creature,
The Molideus
is going to take another weapon attack on you, Kale.
Do it.
How is
You
everyone
won't.
looking?
That's a 26.
Yes.
That's
Let's do the math.
25
Yes.
points of slashing damage.
Oh, that's a big one.
Cool.
All right. It is now Letter's turn.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because I am at the edge of this bridge, which suggests to me that this big boy is in the middle of the bridge.
You're
Right on the
kind of where the like large stone platform meets the bridge.
That's exactly right. But he is on the bridge.
He's on the bridge.
with Khale.
And
with Khale.
this bridge, how narrow?
It's 40 feet wide.
40 feet. Fuck. He big boy.
Hey, big boy.
And Khale's on the bridge.
I'm gonna try something real silly.
And
We're trying.
Khale's on the bridge.
Yeah,
Just reminding everyone.
Khale can fly though, so it's cool.
It's totally cool.
I'm gonna try something real silly. I know this guy can tell.
Khale can fly because Kali has her wings out right now. So yes, Khale can fly.
No, I want to do it. I think it's a cool interaction.
Do it.
So he 40 feet, fucking big, large, huge. That means he takes up 15 feet
20
across.
20 by 20.
20 by 20?
So there's
That means if he's in the
10
center,
on either side.
he's got. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say clack. For my bonus action, I'm going to say clack. Put a hole right there, and I want the hole to be right beside him. It's 10 feet across,
Okay.
which means it's gonna be touching the edge of the
Mhm.
bridge,
Mhm.
the side that Khale is that Khale is not on, right?
I think Khale's
So
right
it's gonna be-
behind him.
Oh, perfect. Then yeah, we'll put it just to the right of me,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be touching the edge of the bridge and right next to him. He's not in the hole. He's not in the hole. It's 10-foot hole,
Not yet.
just towards the other bridge. I will then summon Big B's hand on his other side,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to do forceful hand.
Okay.
Now, importantly, this is not a strength saving throw. This is a strength contest to be pushed 5
Athletics.
feet into the hole. I'm hoping inertia will take him and send him stumbling into the hole and thus into the deeper hole. But we'll see what happens.
All right.
And I'll say,
Cartwheeling off the bridge.
yeah, and I'll say, Khale, I could really use some help on this one. As I know that you can't fuck with people's saving throws, but you can fuck with their.
I think he used it already, didn't he? Or no, I guess
Doesn't
he's
he
had
have-
his turn since
He's
then.
got so many.
I got a lot.
It's
I
his
got a
Is it
lot
a
of
favorite
reaction though, or is it just at will?
It's a reaction, but I haven't used my reaction this turn.
Yeah, this round. Yeah.
My hand's got a
Do
plus
you want
8.
to
I'm
cancel
sure
it or
Cancel what?
his
Does he have
advantage?
Can you give
Yeah,
me?
I'm canceling his advantage, but I can't give him disadvantage.
No,
Oh,
I can only
that's not
cancel.
not bad. 21.
that is a 23.
Boo! 13 plus 8 is 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my elaborate day.
No, you
This-
did great. That was so good.
Does this creature have any stat that isn't above like a billion? Like,
No, it's very it's great.
So the hand just
Its
goes-
Stats are insane. I'll tell you after.
What's its one stat that's just like 4? Just tell us now so we can win this fight.
Is it smart?
I'll say its lowest stat is intelligence, and it has a 21.
Oh my
Intelligence.
god, what?
Yeah.
What? It has a
Crazy.
higher intelligence than any all of our highest
Yeah.
scores.
This creature
Its
is
lowest is above that.
mental.
All right. Then Letters
Oh.
just goes, oh, and he's just gonna run up right beside it, just so he's like in tickling distance.
And you can see
It
it's
landed
just like
10 feet
its
away from
two
me.
heads kind of turn around. They like fully 180 like an owl because he's been looking at Khale. They just turn around and look at you over the back.
Yeah.
Uh, the creature
Got
is
my
going
big hand
to.
out.
The creature is going to take another legendary action to attack you, Khale.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
Oh. That's a natural 20.
And I'm out of range, aren't I?
Yeah, because he's on the other side. But something happens on a natural 20 with this creature.
oh no.
I'm sorry.
So you watch as the letters, you see the heads kind of wrap back around as this massive sword comes up and swings through the air. And Khale, there's a moment where you feel a lightness. As letters, you see Khale's head roll to the side of this creature. Khale has been decapitated and he is dead. If this creature gets a 20, he decapitates.
Critical hit.
All right. It is Finin's turn.
No. No, I don't want to go after that. I mean, fuck. I would. Oh my god. Yeah, I would just run at it and do all three. Just go hard. Just like yelling at the top of my lungs. Plastic a spear. Fucking shit.
Oh, it's too late. Never mind. Fuck. I always forget about this feature.
Which is
Iron neck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Undecapitatable.
Oh wait, maybe it's not.
The lowest of those was a flirty 20.
I can use luck points when an attack roll is made against me to force the person to re-roll the attack roll. I always forget about it. I don't know if too much time has gone by for you to allow it, but I'm just saying.
It does feel like an iron neck.
I can use my luck points to make an attacker re-roll.
I think for this one, because we've already stepped into the next layer. But
I gotta remember that one more.
Yeah.
The lowest was a dirty F. They're flirty 20.
Yeah, those all hit.
Okay, awesome. Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. I gotta remember that luck feature better.
We're out here getting our heads cut off.
Heads will roll.
This one, and then we're gonna add a number to it. Oh my gosh. 16, 20, 36, 40, 75 points of various piercing, radiant.
Any cold damage in there?
No cold, but some necrotic.
Okay, yeah. What's the necrotic?
The necrotic would be... Where's Finin? It would be from 3 attacks, it'd be 15 necrotic.
Okay, so 75. 16, okay, good. All right, so that's perfect. So yeah, as you just slash away at this thing. All right, it is the creature's turn. It is going to turn around. As you see it standing over Khale's body as the head is kind of like just near the edge of the bridge.
You nightmare. You nightmare.
It is going to attack you, Letters, with its sword. Oh, no.
Is that another natural 20? But I'm on this side. I'm on this side. He's on the same side.
It's not a critical.
It's decapitating.
It's if you rolled a 20 on the attack roll. That's the description. It's not a critical. It's that you rolled a 20 on the attack roll. I'm so sorry. As you watch as this thing swings again and the blade sails through Letter's neck.
I will use my reaction to flex my brain one last time and give him 7 points of force damage as a little fuck you on the way out. How do I want to do this, Tim? Thank you for asking. Yeah, just his eyes kind of blow out of his head and his sword turns into butterflies before I become decapitated.
Oh.
Holy shit.
It's then going to...
I'm flying above it, just so
you're 10 feet. No, it's going to bite Finin with its wolf head and the snake head.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's 26 to hit for the wolf.
I know we that hit. I know we joked about the
30
this
for
might
the
be the
snake
final
bite.
episode, but
Don't say that, please.
That is 17 points of piercing damage for the wolf bite.
Yeah.
And 15 points of piercing damage for the snake bite, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Am I close to Kali?
No, she's above the
No, I'm
creature,
in
so
there.
she's 30 feet.
Sorry.
That's a dirty 20 then. Is good, is bad?
Sorry, a 21? You said?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That is not enough. So your hit point max is
Shit.
reduced by 15.
Sick one. It's been too long since I've had to do this. Negative 15. Oh yeah. Sick one.
Okay.
Okay.
It is now. Oh, sorry. I took. Oh yeah, no, that's its turn. So now it is Kali's turn.
Okay, it's my turn.
Also, as a reminder, I'm so sorry, Len. As a reminder, Tim, I have Death Ward on myself.
Okay.
No. Okay, yeah, I got it. Sorry, words. I'm 10 feet above this creature.
Yeah.
And it's me and
Finin,
Finin.
Clack, and Neppy.
Okay. How far is Neppy from me?
30 feet.
30 feet from me. Fuck. Okay. Okay. No big deal. I'm gonna attack this creature.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly and two things. I'm gonna attack the creature, and I know it's not gonna work, and I know this, but I'm gonna ask for a wisdom save. 'Cause
Okay.
what if it did work?
700 on its save.
It is
6,000.
It's a 30.
Jesus.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, no, it is a 30 because it was a 6. Yeah.
Okay, well, I rolled a 31 to hit. And
Yes, that hits. Absolutely.
And a 20 not natural.
That also hits. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gonna smite this. I just put my cheat sheet.
And you do
sorry.
an extra D8 because it is a fiend.
Delicious.
And your wings are out.
And my wings are up. Delicious. Okay. So while I am doing this math, I just need everyone to know the joke I made to Deannis when we both started to lose it was I DM'd Deannis, so I said at least we got some head while we were here. So I'm gonna start doing that.
Oh, wow. Oh, who's on deck? Tim?
It is
Khale's head.
Khale's head.
Yeah.
And Neppy.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. This
It's a fiend.
It is a fiend, yeah.
This is
It's
what
a
we would call
fiend.
escalated deaths, Tim. If anyone saw my panel last night over on
Okay.
Dork
Yeah.
Tales for Dorkax, this is what we would
I
call
knew it was a
Can I just
possibility.
say, can I just say, good thing we didn't fucking fight the vampire boy, because we'd have less diamonds going into this fight, and it could be a bit more dire.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how
Also,
many
Tim,
D8s
Adam
I
just
had.
messaged me that I said I messaged Adam something in the Zoom chat, and Adam said he's calling your mom. So, if she's
Tim
not
said,
already in the
I'm
chat.
calling
I'm so
something, and I went, yeah, I'm calling Tim's mom.
Honestly,
I guarantee
I'm
you
telling
he's in
on
the
you,
chat
you're gonna
right
be
now.
in so much trouble, Tim.
This dice, and it was the same dice for both 20s.
Roll
it
that dice
away.
against me when you attack me. I dare
I'm
you.
going to.
Yeah. Because I want to argue a case if something happens.
that is math is so hard.
You're
I
doing
don't
great.
like doing math.
Take all the time you need.
I'm trying my best. Sorry.
It just gives us more.
Sorry,
Adam-
no. There's a frequency where my brain works, and some music hits it. So
This one not? Or is it
the
amplifying?
the lost my ability to read and see numbers. I was looking on the
I can
wrong
pause
sheet.
it. I can pause it.
No, it's all good. I'm good.
Finin, or Adam, I think I know what your case might be, and absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, well, if it happens,
We'll see it if it happens.
We'll see which
if
one it
happens,
targets.
You know? We'll see if it happens if it happens.
Equals. Give it to me. Why? You stupid calculator. Oh no. Oh no. It's all gone bad. It's all gone wrong. Sorry. It's fine. I got it.
Lay it on us.
133 points of damage.
Oh
nice.
yeah, monarch.
That is enough. Yeah. It doesn't have a ton of hit points. How do you want to finish this thing off?
I think she would
Please throw Khale's head at him.
Shut up. She would just be, I think what she would be doing is she would fly down. She'd like tip to fly down. She'd just bring her sword down its back because she's doing a loop. She's going to get to Neppy to heal Neppy. Like that's her move knowing she can probably kill this thing if she puts enough power into it and is on her way to Neppy to like not even gonna look back at the monster. I'm gonna heal Neppy as soon as I get to Neppy.
Cleave it in two down the middle and fly forward to get to Neppy. As you watch as this whole thing kind of splits and you watch as that like its whole body just turns to like goo essentially, and the sword kind of falls and dissolves into acid.
Can I heal Neppy?
Kind of melting through the bridge.
Because I give Neppy 76 hit points when I get to her.
Are we still in initiative?
If I can do that. Are we still in
your companions are dead, so
right.
No, we can drop out of initiative.
Low-key bummed that I didn't get decapitated because I do have a spare head.
I was gonna say.
So I'm gonna run over, and I'm gonna look at Kali, and Finin. Grab their bodies. Bring both of them here now, on solid ground, please. So we grab their bodies, and Neppy goes and collects their head. No, and Neppy will take their heads. And I bring both of them over to the bodies. Now, has it been within a minute?
Yes, it has been.
Okay. Yeah. I am going to place both of their heads as because their body parts aren't missing. But I don't know if Revivify can reattach that. There's nothing said rules as written.
Flex tape can't fix that.
Pardon?
Flex tape can't fix that. Don't worry.
Can't fix that.
It says it can't restore any missing.
But nothing is missing.
Yes,
You
stick
have
them
all the parts.
Yeah.
Okay. So you watch as Neppy almost moves automatically. There is like absolutely, it is like Neppy's turned off. Like she is completely on autopilot at this point. And she reaches down and as Kali and Finin place both of their bodies down, you see that Neppy's lay small strips of cloth, dark navy blue, underneath them from a prayer shroud in her bag, and she places she pulls each like side up, reattaching their head as much as she can and gently tying a bow around the neck so that the head won't fall off and away during the ritual. She does that to both, and I am going to reach down and I'm going to put
I'm going to have you make a sleight of hand check to see how fast you can do that.
Okay.
Because your minute is quickly dwindling.
Okay. Sleight of hands.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay. Yeah. You managed to move quickly enough, but you know that your minute is dwindling.
I am going to take the diamonds out. I'm going to place the diamonds in both of their mouths, and I'm going to cast Revivify on Letters, and then I'm going to cast Revivify on Khale.
Mom loves me more.
And at the same time, it's almost just like, and like Neppy puts her hands on their chest, and it is almost like like a defibrillator.
Yeah, as you watch this kind of like radiant light. Yes.
Upon seeing it be successful, I want to do something, but if it fails, I won't do the thing.
Okay, yes, you watch as this kind of radiant light kind of emanates under that shroud on both of them, as both of their eyes kind of snap open.
Cool. So standing outside of eye shot of them, but probably not Neppy and Kat. I'm going to get in trouble for this. But I feel like Finin has been desensitized to death because everyone's died so much. He's just like, we come back. It's fine. and he sees an opportunity for an excellent prank. So I am going to cast Seeming on Khale and Letters, so it looks like their heads were switched.
But they can't consent to that. Seeming is a willing creature.
No, it's they would have to make a saving throw. Let me double check Seeming. Yeah, it's a saving throw. Charisma saving throw.
Both of you.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, it's
You would have
16
Callie's bonus. She's
with
right there.
Neppy's bonus.
Callie's
Callie's
bonus.
bonus.
Kelly's bonus. It's my friendship bonus. Thank you very
26.
much.
So Letters fails, but Khale succeeds. So it just looks like there's 2 Khale heads in existence.
Neppy would see the
The
change.
prank
though,
has
in
been
front
pulled
of
on
her.
Khale.
Yes. Yes. Neppy would see this.
And look down at the both of them. Neppy doesn't say a word. Neppy doesn't say a word. You do not. He does not clock it at all. And she gently unties both strands.
See, there is kind of a faint scar on the neck.
And I'm going to put.
And Letters. Actually, no, you failed, so you can't see your beard.
I mean, I don't have a mirror or anything.
No one can see what has happened to your beard.
I am going to put.
Prank isn't obvious to Letters. Yeah.
I mean, you
Prank
would
is
have seen
utterly on Khale.
before it happened. Like half of his beard got cut off when that happened as well.
No.
Kind of weirdly square.
Horrendously square.
I'm
Khale
gonna
would
put
My
just-
aesthetic.
So that is going to be 30 points into Letters
Oh boy.
and 36 into Khale. And as I look down at both you, be gentle. Can you speak?
Can we,
Let's
Tim?
see.
It's a little hoarse, but yes, yeah. And you both have a
Yeah.
point of exhaustion.
Oh boy, that fucking move quick for a big guy.
You're right.
I don't like that big guy. We get that
No.
big guy.
We
We got
Callie
him?
got him. Yes.
We got the big guy. Classic Callie. Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for the assist.
Always. Always.
Oh,
Finin, can
boy.
you drop this, please?
Has. Oh, yeah, whatever, fine. And I drop the spell. Trying to add a little levity, it seems successful. I wasn't going to do it if it didn't work, obviously. It just happens all the time. Not the decapitation part, but,
Death is still a reverent process, Finin.
Yeah, they'd been dead. We fixed it. They weren't dead anymore. And so I pulled a prank. Didn't really work, though.
What was the prank? I missed it.
I made it so, well, it was going to be so that your heads had been switched, but I think Khale kind of got through the spell, but your head did look like Khale said. So Khale would have looked at you and seen himself and maybe momentarily been like, oh no, the wrong head, they got switched.
That's great. A prank that you have to explain is rad. That's really cool.
Well, that seems a little scathing. I just was explaining it to you because I don't know if you're maybe a little scattered
I
from
was
your head getting
just-
cut off.
Hey, I'm in a scathing mood. I ceased to be a second ago. No, this is fun for me. This is a fun
It's just
experience.
okay, it's
I'm glad
okay,
you're
we're
having
all
a good
hiding.
time.
We're on
So-
the. Let's just get
Khale's-
out of this place.
Hey, what are we doing here, Khale and Kali? This has been a fun field trip to hell.
The abyss, technically, it's not hell.
Oh, don't get me on a technicality, Neppy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
I-
do have questions as why we're here.
Do I remember why we're here, Tim?
Vaguely, yeah.
I think we're here to see the prince. A pleasure, I think.
Was the big guy the prince?
I don't think so.
The the book
The book you tried to show me?
was cursed,
Oh,
and we felt an urge to come find him, and I don't know exactly why that disappeared, but
Both. you both felt this urge?
yeah.
Were you trying to get me to read it so that I would come with you?
So you could take us.
So I could take you here.
It wasn't.
Oh.
It wasn't something we were consciously choosing to do. We were being compelled to.
What cursed you? Like, how long has this been happening for?
Since I had the book, I just had no way to get here. Until there was the right moment.
When did you get this book?
From the guy in the bar
Which bar?
in
Valeria.
Save Valeria.
Uvrod Toll?
Yeah.
You've had it for
been-
that long?
Middle Finger Dicky did that?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that guy.
If it's all the same to you guys, I'd just like to go home. This was a terrible mistake, and I'm very sorry.
Curses is curses. It's basically mind controlled.
You
Oh,
had no
fuck. Do we not have a
choice.
system in place for curse sweeping?
Either you've done that to Kelly and tried to shore up.
No, that's
my-
charm sweeping. It's
Charming.
different.
If I'd have known that you were cursed, I could have fixed it.
I know, but we couldn't tell you.
We
How do
couldn't
we
tell
check
you
for
unless you
curses?
think you'd help us.
You didn't think I'd help you?
Get
Would
here.
you have helped us come to the abyss to seek a man who'd teach us about sex positions?
No, you're absolutely right. I
That's
wouldn't
what it
have.
was about? Oh, man.
And you are no longer cursed.
Well, I don't want to be here anymore, so I assume not.
Yeah, can we do a remove curse or that? Here's my question. Can we check for curses? Because apparently that needs to be a thing that we do on the regular.
It is a process, but I can do it. It is how I discovered when I, pardon me, lost my hand trying to fix Callie's when we were in the Shadowfell. It is how I discovered any limb removed would have had a curse on it. It's why my hand. So yes, I can check for curses.
Is that,
It
Okay,
takes
that-
time. It takes time.
how much
Every mo-
time does that take on the regular? Like, can we make this part of our like nightly routine if we still got juice in the tank?
It's not necessarily a spell. It's something I kind of have to sit down and do.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well,
Yes,
yeah.
I
Let's
can do
let's get back to the prime material plan. Who knows what else is gonna fucking
All right.
pop up here. Hey, on the plus side, that big guy's dead forever since we killed him in his home. So
Right.
I don't know. That's one enemy who's not coming back. Right? I don't know. I'm taking the wins where you can get them. Yeah,
No,
let's head
take the
back.
wins. Is everyone safe enough to travel? We all okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then are you all right if we take us home to Wolfrine?
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay.
You muted. You are both muted.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Am I muted?
No,
No,
you're
you're
not
not.
now. Just that interaction was weirdly silent.
I was a bit far away from my mic. Apologies. We will take the day to rest up, and then perhaps we can talk about our plan to go to the revisit our plan to go to the water elemental plane in the morning. All right. Will everyone hold hands, please?
Right.
And I take us back to Blackwater Keep.
All right. You plane shift back to Blackwater Keep, and that is where we are going to take our break.
Ooh, buddy. An
The
asshole.
Maladeus. It's a crazy creature.
That's what. That's what were all its saves? Because it kept rolling like above 30.
So this is from Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. So it's
Love
got
that.
saving throw
official.
for strength is plus 16, con is plus 14, wisdom is plus 14, and charisma is plus 14. Oh my god. Its lowest save is plus 5 for intelligence. It's only got 216 hit points though. It's not like super hefty, but it's
That's
wild.
wild.
They're like servants of demon lords, specifically.
Oh, that's the bouncer.
Yeah, they're bad news.
All right.
That's gnarly.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
We are going to take a quick break. We will be back in like 8 minutes. Grab yourself a beverage, preferably not abyssal tequila. Grab yourself some snacks, preferably not anything you find on a platter in the Palace of Pleasure. And we will be back in 10 minutes. We'll see you
Wait,
soon, folks.
did they get attacked by that because they tried to take alcohol off of the premises?
Who knows? See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Always leave one.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favourite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show. I love that we were just on a black screen for a couple of seconds because Cody stumbled on a joke.
That was really funny.
Cody and Bess. Also, thank you, Mad Birds, for the raid. Come on in, friends. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh.
Tim, take it away.
So you arrive back at Blackwater Keep. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna go see my wife.
Okay.
And before everyone leaves, can we make a plan to be back here, ready to go at dawn?
Crack at
tomorrow
dawn.
morning?
We're all heading to the water plane, right?
Yes. We're going somewhere. I believe our plan was to go somewhere where we could enter the water plane. But we were going to try and find the
Talk to the
city.
Teds.
Yes, we were going to talk to the Teds.
Sigil,
Yes.
Teds, away we go.
Yes.
I'm gonna go see Never.
All right. So yeah, you. Okay.
No, I was just gonna try and pull Neppy aside at some point.
Okay.
But
You guys
I'll
do your
let
thing, and I have stuff to do too. So you guys go ahead, and then we'll do our thing.
All right. So Finin and Kali, you both head over to the Gatestone Keep, and as it's kind of like it's not nighttime yet; it's kind of late afternoon, and Kali, you head up just kind of as they're finishing up a council meeting, and you see Kimea coming out of the council chambers
I
along
see
with
my wife that I like
Neva.
too.
Yeah. And she goes, "Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Yes.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm here for the night.
That's great. Should we go get some dinner?"
Probably yes.
All right. And she kind of turns to Neva like, "You have the night off." She's like, "Great." And she starts heading towards the door as Finin, you kind of catch her at the door.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Finin?
Sorry, I need help with something. What are your powers in the city? Or do I know what Neva's powers in the city are?
She doesn't
what
really
could-
have a lot of power. Like she's the like personal guard of Kimea. So she's kind of outside of the
Right.
She kind of operates outside of the military.
Could are there some guards that you trust?
Yeah. The palace guard is pretty trustworthy all around, I would say. I vetted a lot of them myself.
Do you be able to grab a couple? I need a favor if you're not busy.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And she kind of takes you down to the kind of barracks just outside the palace, and she calls up the captain. And the captain comes over, and he kind of like he brings a couple other soldiers.
Does Neva wear like heavy armor?
No.
Okay,
She wears
that's
like
good
half plate, basically.
Cool. I need assistance with the matter. Neva, you trust me, right?
Of course, yeah. What's going on?
If you could follow me, and if the others could wait outside, and I'm gonna make you invisible.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead them to my childhood home.
Okay.
And with a cast invisibility on Never, and I'm gonna go up to the front door and knock.
You knock. A little bit of time goes by, and you hear kind of a shuffling on the other side as your father opens the door.
Hello, Father.
What are you doing here?
I'd like to have a word.
Come on in. It's nice to see you.
I'm gonna go to like where we would have had like the dining hall essentially.
Yeah. So you head in. You can see there is some dinner being kind of laid out. And you can see he's got a large glass of brandy on the table already. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Is there anyone else in the room other than Invisible Never, myself, and my father?
No, you watch the servant kind of laid it down and then headed out.
Okay.
Back to the kitchen.
I never took you to be an impatient man.
Wow. I'm just tired, I guess. What do you want? What do you always want? Something?
I want to talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Finally want to talk to me. He starts kind of like tearing at a piece of bread, kind of chewing on it. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Do you ever regret it?
Regret what?
When the poison didn't do the job fast enough. Do you ever regret what you did?
You watch as his whole body kind of tenses. His face kind of flushes. What are you getting at?
I want to hear it from your mouth. I want to hear you say it.
Say what? What are
You
talking
know.
about?
There's no point in lying anymore.
Get out. Get out of my house.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of my house.
Why lie? It's just you and me.
You watch, he stands up.
If you think you can physically remove me from this room, you have another thing coming.
I will go and I will get the city guard. And they will remove you from here.
Is that right? Never, do you think that's right? And I'm going to dispel the illusion or the invisibility.
Kind of looks.
Never, I have under good authority that my father was directly responsible for my mother's death. He poisoned her, and when that didn't work fast enough, he smothered her with a pillow.
And you watch as you say that, as you like mention your mother, you watch as he just goes sheet white.
If you could fetch the guards that we have brought and arrest this man for suspicion of murder.
This is ludicrous. I did no such thing. I love that woman. And you watch as Nemo steps out and the guards come back in.
Yeah. I'm going to step forward. And as I step forward, alter self changes me to the form of my mother. If you loved me so much, why did you kill me?
He's going to try to slap you.
Okay.
That is only a 14.
I catch it.
You delight in just torturing me.
I delight in nothing these days. Here's the thing, Dad, as the illusion drops. I needed a day. We could have come a day earlier. We might have stayed here the night a day earlier. We got a lot going on. We're busy people. Had we come a day earlier, this visit would have been different. I would have torn you asunder. I would have ripped everything that you are apart, and the name Aganis would have died a bloody and violent and horrific death. And that would have been too kind. What you deserve is the thing you've always feared, and is to be disgraced for your actions. I won't kill the Aganis name, but the city will spit on it.
And you watch as the guards kind of lay their hands on his shoulders, and he kind of pushes against them a bit as they kind of pull him in, wrap his arms behind him. You have no proof. You can't prove anything. There's just wild accusations.
And yet there are amazing ways through magic to get the truth.
You see his eyes narrow as he kind of struggles a bit, and they haul him out.
I just collapse to the floor, like shaking.
You see Neva kind of rushes over, along with the captain, kind of kneels down. We'll put him in a holding cell, and we'll have one of the priests come down.
Thank you.
Of course. If there's any specific questions you'd like us to ask, or anything like that.
What were the poisons he used? It was a mixture of something. It was hemlock and
It's arsenic.
Arsenic.
Yeah.
I'll essentially relay all of the information that I know that the Mr. Whispers shared with me.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all the facts. I got it from a source that doesn't lie, but doesn't have the best intentions at heart. So.
All right. If you'd like to be present for the interrogation, just let us know.
I would. Thank you. I would also. I'll see if they're willing, but I would like a member of my family to proceed over the zone of truth. So I'll see if Nepenther is available.
Might I recommend, I know he's not in your inner circle, but might I recommend the Sun Speaker himself? Just for
neutrality, no, of course.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Of course, Nepentha's welcome to be there.
I would like that, yeah.
Of course. I'm sorry for your loss. Puts his hand on your shoulder.
Thank you.
And he heads out. So Neva kind of sits with you. How are you doing?
I've been better, that's for sure.
I'm so sorry.
So am I. That was the parent I had instead of the one he took.
Well, that fucking sucks.
It does. But I've got a good family now. You know, they can't really take a joke after they've immediately been decapitated, but, you know, no one's perfect.
Yeah, well, you know, some people just don't have the gallows humor, you know.
Right. We've died so many times. It just happens all the time.
Sorry, 1 second. You were, who's decapitated?
Yeah, Khale and Letters. No, listen, Neva, you'll love this. Khale and Letters got decapitated. Neppy made sure it was fine, and then I cast an illusion to switch their heads. Like... That's good, right?
I mean, it's dark.
That's dark. Oh, it's
funny.
Dark.
It's funny. It's
pretty good.
Yeah.
And that was right after the fight, too. That was a snap decision. Like, that's comedy right there. That's thinking on your toes. You could, like, never would be able to tell that, like, Finin is focusing so much on this so that he doesn't have to think about. Yeah. He's just like, yeah. But, yeah, I got a good family now, so that's good.
You want to, what do you want right now? Do you want to get some food or a drink or?
If I'm being honest, I still want to kill my dad, but
yeah,
I think there's someone waiting to see me. And someone I should tell about this. Someone who can help.
Yeah. I've heard about her.
No, I was talking about Tad. He's a really good friend of mine.
You hands off my Tad.
I'm kidding. But if you and Tad want to get dinner, I'm sure I can see if Trixie and I can.
I was gonna head over there and surprise him. So
I'll go grab Trixie and maybe we get a bite to eat together.
I think that sounds nice.
That'd be great. Thank you for this, Neva. And thank you for trusting me.
Of course.
I was worried it would be, in my head, I had concerns that I'd be like, arrest this man. And then everyone would be like, but we don't have any precedent. Like, we can't. And it would be really embarrassing. And then he'd get away with it. And I'm just glad it went the way it did.
Your word carries a lot of weight around here.
Apparently that was a surprise to him. So, okay, yeah. And I'm going to head out and head to Trixie.
All right. So you head over to Temple Caracal.
I would have also headed to Temple Caracal, but Len can go first with the.
Yeah, we'll
with
do
the meat stuff.
Len, and then we'll resolve Khale and Neppy there. As you head into your kind of the dining room near kind of at the end of the hallway of kind of chambers of Kimea's chambers and Jar's chambers. And she has some food brought up. So, Neppy told me you went to the Abyss.
Yeah, we did.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because we were cursed.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's a
By
book.
what? By what?
It's a book.
What kind of book?
I remember what type of book.
Oh yeah, you don't remember like you could try to remember some of what's in the book, but you remember what the book was about.
Okay. He was called the Prince of Pleasure.
The Prince of Pleasure.
Yep.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And what was his book about?
You know, all things. I can't remember them. but
Really? You can't?
Really, I can't remember them.
Oh, that's a shame.
He took it from me. The memories.
The
The knowledge.
don't remember anything.
No.
That's disappointing, I guess. All that for nothing, really. I'm going to forgive you.
Okay.
Because you were cursed.
Thank you.
But please. I don't even have to say that. I know you wouldn't lie to me under normal circumstances, but I understand the people you travel with, the things you come across, those don't always create normal circumstances.
No.
How did you get your hands on this book?
Khale got it at Uvrod's Hole.
Sorry, Uvrod's Hole?
It's a bar.
Where is that bar?
In St. Valeria.
All right. Well, I will need to speak with Khale at some point, but
I think that's fair.
I'm glad you're back.
I'm glad I'm back too.
Everyone all right?
Now, yes, Khale and Letters got decapitated.
Wow. All right, maybe I'll go a little easier on Khale. Seems like he's been through enough.
Yeah.
Just don't read any sex books without me next time.
I won't.
It's more fun.
I know it's more fun. Well, if I thought you would help me get
right. If I had been
to
cursed,
the
it would have been
abyss.
very bad.
Yeah. I didn't
But I
want to be
would've-
there
I would've
without
gone
you.
with you.
Yeah, I know. You would have gone with me.
Of course.
You would have looked at the curse book.
Of course.
And
I
gone to
would
the
look at any
abyss.
sex book with you. It's an open.
Mia's such a fucking mood. I love her.
Fuck. It was really cool down there. I think. I can't go back.
Well, we will have to just make our own little palace of pleasure, I suppose.
That sounds good. We're in the room that Jar is also staying in sometimes, right?
No,
So
this is just the dining room.
Oh,
Jar's
okay.
not there.
Okay. Good. No. I'm just thinking. I thought we were in our room where the bunk beds were, and I was gonna be like,
No. We can go back to our room.
we can go back to our room. Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
She kind of takes your hands. She smiles and gives you a big kiss.
My wife.
All right. And over to Khale and Neppy.
You'd have seen as everyone departed, Neppy would have like lingered for a moment and started kind of just like futzing about the room, just like making sure things were in their right place. She would have gone up to her bedroom and relit all the death candles that were out.
All of them have gone out.
Which I think is everyone at this point.
Maybe.
No,
Except
Finin
for-
hasn't fully
Okay.
died for a long
Finin's-
time.
Finn's is
No,
up.
didn't you die in the
Finin's only died
plane of
once.
fire?
Nope.
No, you just went unconscious.
I went unconscious. I've been unconscious a lot, but Finin's only died once since we started streaming.
Right. So I would relight all the death candles. That's all my first spell slots for the day. And then I would have been in prayer in my room for a bit, and then Neppy would have kind of come down the stairs, smelling like incense, like clove and floral, back in her robes, and would have been heading out the door, out the front door.
And I think that's probably where you would have found Khale, sort of the last person left, barring if Letters ended up staying too. I don't know what, but
Letters going down to the dojo.
sort of waiting.
I can imagine Neppy would have like clocked Khale sitting on like a bench near the door, along the stairs. Hi, you all right?
Yeah, I think so. I was hoping to talk to you.
Here? Or somewhere more private?
It doesn't. I mean, I think we're the only two left. Everyone else.
But this is so... There's nothing in here. Come.
I would take him back up to Neppy and Kokanee room, leaving the doors open, but it's like linens and just comfortable. There's a hearth at the end and like lots of pillows, and it's very, very comfortable. There's candles fucking everywhere.
I don't know what I thought would happen if I died. I kind of always just figured I would wake up somewhere else, and
This is the first time you've died without it. Or things have stopped. And you've come back in the same place.
well, no, it's just the first time there was nothing while I was away.
Hmm. Did you see anything while you were dead?
No, that's almost the worst part, is that it was nothing. It's you told me before that there might be a chance that you can see where I came from.
In a sense, yes. I'm happy to try, if you would like.
Yeah, I would. That would be. We don't have to. I don't know if it's something you can do today.
I've
Or
kept
we-
it prepared every day since I asked you.
Yeah, I would really like that.
All right. It will take some time, but my priestesses can wait. I like to show up unannounced anyway. probably best to do this in here. And Neppy takes you into a side room. There's like the main chamber. It's this longer chamber with the hearth at the end. And you see on one side there is a chamber that has the symbol of Arathis on the door, which you could assume to be Kokane's workshop or a smaller workshop. And then the other side has the iconography of Nephthisiket on it. And you go into Neppy's prayer room, and there is a skylight. You see there's heavy locks on the inside door to where separating the main chamber from Neppy's chamber and Neppy's chamber there. It's beautiful. There's plush prayer mats on the floor. There's an altar to Nephthisiket at the end. The room is like there's like clove and incense like hanging in the air. Right. And there's a cupboard on one side. Can you kneel down there in the center? And the components for legend lore, Tim, require 6 pieces of ivory, which I would remove from the cupboard. These are my home pieces of ivory, not my travel ones. These are the good ones. So you see these 6 kind of blocks of ivory that have been sculpted into iconography of Nephthisiket, perching cats, and Neppy places them in around you. And you see as she, not even watching them, just kind of waves a hand, and then it's like all the candles light up around the room, and a censer above the room, just kind of this incense smell, rich and clovey and fragrant, like spice and cinnamon. The smell just kind of emanates in the room. That will be my incense components, Tim.
Okay.
And I am going to kneel down in front of Khale, and I am going to ask him, I need you to take off your everything above your waist, please, or wherever your tattoos are. I've seen everything, so just go for it.
Take them all off. You see the 2 new dragons added to the bunch.
I will not ask the history of those. We know where those came from. Now, as with most stories, sometimes there are pieces that we do not wish to know. And once knowing them, you cannot unknow them. I do not get a filter. As you saw when we were in Save Illyria and I looked at the mandolin, I caught it all. And I want you to know that if anything happens to me while learning about your tattoos and your history, I take it willingly. We will not stop unless you tell me to. All right?
Okay.
And if I start speaking, when I start telling you the story, and you're not ready to hear everything, you can tell me to stop, and I will. And when you're ready, we'll pick it up again. All right?
Okay.
All right. Now, I've never done legend lore on a person, only on objects, so I have no idea what this will feel like. An experiment for both of us. May I take your hands, please? And I have Khale. I place his hands on one of the pieces of ivory in the center, holding them. There's 5 around him and 6 in the center. And I take my hands and I begin just running my hands along his skin, down his back first, and then down his arms along the names. I try and cover every tattoo that he has and try and like almost prepare myself to engage with it in some capacity, as once I have fully clocked all of them that we're trying to dig into, I would cast Legend Lore.
Okay. So you feel yourself kind of like, it's different than other legend lores that you've done before, as normally you kind of get flooded with words. This is a vision, and Khale, you see it too as it's happening to you. Your vision, both of you, is pulled, and you feel this kind of like almost like moving at warp speed through endless, like just endless waves of light, and then it kind of comes to a stop. As Adam, if you could describe.
Of course. You would see kind of cutting through clouds, still in motion, a sleek wooden ship that it looks quite like a sail ship, but a little thinner, a little lower, like a little shallower in the hull. You see wings kind of jetting out from the sides, and in the center, instead of a mast, you see a kind of crystal spire that pulses with a glow of many different coruscating colors. On the side, you see in almost rushed writing, the Michael Fast Blaster. At the helm of this ship, you see a grinning tiefling, light blue in skin, with lightning scars that run up from his hands to his chest, all woven into amazing patterns, with curling blue horns, and he's laughing over the wind as lightning and thunder crack. He seems to be enjoying the chaos. In front of him, kind of gripping the side rails, is a beautiful elven woman, who seems less excited to be flying through the depths of a storm, as she kind of looks back at the person and says, "Rummer, are you sure about this?" And you hear, "Yes!" Further down the hull, kind of right at the front, just staring the 300-yard stare into the clouds, you see an older man, in pretty heavy armor, and there's a flicker to his skin, almost like an illusion is covering this handsome older gentleman, who seems to have kind of lived through many years and looks like he's taken a couple of punches, bit of a broken nose, and there's also a couple of people who don't seem to be fighters, don't seem to be warriors. There are two couples that seem to be together. Two look very similar to the woman at the side at the railing, and two have reddish hair, and look, at least from Neppy's perspective, look very similar to Khale. And then coming up from below, you see a rotund figure with like grayish skin, a weird amalgam of almost like halfway between a dwarf and a giant, this big stocky unit who comes up and lets forth a massive belch and goes, "Oh, why is it shaking so much?" As you see this image of this ship soaring, you see the spire pulse and the clouds kind of fade as the ship seems to cut from where it was flying to somewhere else, as a ripple of space energy kind of wraps around the spire and the ship itself, and the ship disappears.
And you watch as you ride this ship, kind of sailing through this color. You feel the ship start to vibrate, and it vibrates harder, and you watch as everyone's face kind of looks, there's a level of confusion as this whole thing kind of shakes, and you feel as you move to the side of the ship, you watch as you look out, and a tear, like a seam, kind of vibrates open, and you watch as this angelic-like figure moves through, and the whole thing seems to move in slow motion as you watch this figure with beautiful gray silver hair and a thin chin beard and this purple robe fly through, and you watch as you're standing there, you feel a jerk and your whole body leaps off of the ship as you watch everyone go to try and grab you. As you sail through, you feel your armor get caught by this angelic being. "You have to come with me." And you get pulled, and your vision comes back.
As he leaps from the ship, you would also hear, "Stop him, he cannot fly!"
As your vision comes back with Adonis's voice ringing in your ear.
Did you see all that?
did.
Do you know those people?
Their names fled back to you.
That was my Blackwater.
You come from somewhere, as we all do.
Why would he take me from them?
And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh, what a line. What a line to end on.
I was debating between that one or I can't fly.
Oh God, I can't fly.
Must not have been me.
That's the thing that really shakes him.
No, he thinks Adonis can't fly.
You must have been talking about Adonis.
Wow.
I hope I did Vinton's description justice. Sure, that was on the fly, so I wasn't.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Okay.
He's going to stick to it.
Needs no words. Needs no
And
further
big
words.
thumbs up.
Wow. Thank you all so much for joining us. What a roller coaster of an episode.
This episode had everything.
This
Everything.
episode had everything, as they often always do. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. If you want to hang out with us more, we are here every Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but you all know that. Coming out with us on, sorry, there's my bronchitis acting up again. You can hang out with us in Discord. You can type !Discord in the chat to find links to that. Please go follow us on YouTube. We have like so few YouTube subscribers, and I don't know why. So go like and subscribe to us on YouTube. And yeah, we will be back next Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with myself and the creators of Uncaged Goddesses to talk all things Exalted, and mostly talk to them because I just want to hear about their creative process. And then I might stick around afterwards and you can ask me some questions about the new campaign. It's going to be a very, very good time. And then, of course, we will be back Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as always, for our regular campaign, episode 95. We are getting very, very close to episode 100, babies.
Hundies.
A hundo. Yeah,
And
we'll do something
that
fun for it.
episode, I'm not gonna be in Canada, so all of this beautiful background that you're so used to, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Adam's
It's
gonna
Gonna be
be
spiders and
And
snakes.
instead,
gonna
it'll
be
be first thing in the
kangaroos.
morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
there'll be
I'm gonna-
wombats
Tell
and
Tell you what, I'll
kangaroos.
stream from my deck so you can see my backyard, so it's all just forest.
So
That's
you can
beautiful.
see the spiders sneaking up on you.
Exactly. You see the Aarakocra
Or
in the
will we?
trees.
We are going to
drop
go
bears, that's what you're
raid
gonna worry
someone.
about.
So please stick around
Mm.
in our raid, our outro screen. We're going to go raid. I'm going
Are we
to take a
raid
look at.
whiskey?
Yeah, we can go raid our.
Let's go
We
raid
raided
with-
whiskey last week. Let's go
Oh, we
raid
did,
another
we
D and
did,
D
you're
channel.
right,
So
you're
we'll
right.
decide who we're going to go raid there. Another D&D stream. So we'll put Blackwater wants you to be safe in the chat.
Be safe.
So we thank you all very much. And
I've got one. I've got a good one.
yeah, go for
If
it.
you're in the abyss, don't lose your head and be safe.
Have a wonderful rest of the evening, you guys. Good night.
Bye.
Mm.